Alright, next video, isolating dy dx. I'm just going to scroll back up to a previous video. So here are the steps to going from an implicit function down to the slope function. Okay. Now, we briefly talked about implicit differentiation, but I want to work with you in class on this in much more detail. So we're actually going to skip this step, and I just want us to practice isolating dy dx. Okay, because dy dx is a new term, it might kind of freak us out algebraically. So I just want to practice some algebra. Okay, so we're just doing this third step right here of isolating. Okay, so we're just basically algebra practice. Okay. So let's look at this left. Let's do some examples here. Let's look at this first problem right there. And do you remember what I said is what we first need to do for solving for dy dx? If you look up here, we need to first, I'm gonna use this maybe green. I told you right in this section that we first need to get rid of all our non-dy dx terms. Okay, our non-dy dx terms. So if my dy dx terms are here, then I want to get rid of, maybe I'll highlight this whole section. These are my dy dx terms. And I want to get rid of, oh geez, this guy and this guy. Okay, so that's gone, and I'm left with 2y dy dx plus 4 dy dx is equal to negative 2x plus 6. Okay, the step after that is we have both of these guys here, and we want to factor them out. So we end up with dy dx, and what is left inside? 2y plus 4. Okay, and to get dy dx by itself, I want to divide both sides by this guy, 2y plus 4, and I get dy dx is equal to negative 2x plus 6 over 2y plus 4, and we can factor out a 2 on the top and get x plus 3, y plus 2, and there's a 1, and I get x plus 3 over y plus 2. Oh, I apologize, there's a negative here. Alright, fantastic. And that's just really a copy of this original problem. Okay, so let's do a new one then. So again, first I want to recognize that this is dy dx here, and this is my dy dx term here. But first I got this negative sign. Ooh, tricky. I'm going to make sure I distribute, get this out of the way. So I have 15x squared is equal to 2 dy dx minus 6xy, oops, almost got me, minus 3x squared dy dx. Alright, so here's my dy dx terms here. I want to get rid of my other stuff, so bye 6xy. So that means here's a 6xy. So the left has 15x squared plus 6xy is equal to 2 dy dx minus 3x squared dy dx. Alright, so here's my dy dx terms. Let's factor that guy out. So I have dy dx, and I have left 2 minus 3x squared. I want the dy dx by itself, so I'm going to divide by 2 minus 3x squared. There is your answer right there. All right, practice on your own.